Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Reopening a court case can feel like an uphill battle. It's not something courts take lightly. Once a judgment is entered, courts generally want it to be final. This desire for finality is a core principle of our legal system. However, there are specific situations where a court will consider reopening a case. Understanding these situations and the proper steps is key. Most often, you'll be looking at something called a motion for relief from judgment. This motion is governed by rules like Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 60(b) in federal courts, or similar rules in state courts. These rules outline the very specific reasons a case might be reopened. One common reason is due to a mistake, inadvertence, surprise, or excusable neglect. For instance, if you missed a deadline because of a sudden emergency, that might qualify as excusable neglect. Another strong ground is newly discovered evidence. This evidence must be something that could not have been found or presented at the original trial, even with reasonable diligence. It also needs to be important enough that it likely would have changed the outcome of the case. Fraud, misrepresentation, or misconduct by the opposing party is also a serious reason. If the other side lied or hid crucial information, that could be grounds to reopen. A judgment being void is another possibility. This means the court never had the legal authority to make the judgment in the first place, perhaps lacking jurisdiction over the parties or the subject matter. Sometimes, a judgment has been satisfied, released, or reversed by a higher court, making the original judgment no longer valid. Finally, there's a catch-all reason for any other reason that justifies relief. This is used sparingly and only in extraordinary circumstances. To actually reopen a case, you typically need to file a formal motion with the court. This motion must clearly state your specific reasons and provide supporting evidence. You'll need to submit affidavits, which are sworn statements, and any relevant documents. It's crucial to serve this motion on the other parties involved in the case. They have a right to respond. A judge will then review your motion and may schedule a hearing. At this hearing, both sides present their arguments. The judge will decide if you have met the legal requirements to reopen the case. Time limits are extremely important here. For many of these grounds, you only have a limited time to file your motion, often 1 year after the judgment was entered. For other grounds, the time limit is within a reasonable time. These deadlines are strict and missing them can prevent you from ever reopening your case. The burden of proof is on you. You must convince the judge that your reasons are valid and meet the legal standard. This isn't a chance to simply re-argue points you lost before. It's for serious issues that undermine the fairness or validity of the original judgment. Because of the complexity and strict rules, it is highly recommended to consult with an attorney. They can help you understand your specific state's rules, assess your chances, and prepare the necessary legal documents. Trying to do this alone can be very difficult. Thank you for watching this explanation on how to reopen a court case. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more legal insights and helpful guides. We appreciate your support and comments below.